Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Santa Anita Park here on Friday. It's the 17th of March, 2023. I'm going to look at the featured sixth race, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. The sixth from Santa Anita, it is the Irish O'Brien Stakes. It's going for a purse of $100,000. Race for state-bred fillies, mares, 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 6 horses, traveling down the hillside turf course, the distance of ground of about 1,300 meters, or about 6.5 furlongs down the Santa Anita hillside turf course. Rails are out at 30 feet, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to take a shot with the 4-horse Shocking Gray as a top selection. 4-2-3-5 for me in the superfecta. 4-2-3-5 Super, top selection of 4-horse Shocking Gray, 4-year-old filly by Grazing Soul. Jeff Mullins trains. Juan Hernandez gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 20th of January at Santa Anita, 1 mile and allowance optional claimer. On the lawn, he won by a length that day, and he sat back early after not the best beginnings. Had a little bit of a tough trip in the lane, but he got through late. I thought it was a good race after all said and done. I think I'll see a strong pace in front of him, cutting back to 6.5. I think he could get the trip to win coming from the back of the pack because he doesn't have a lot of forwardly pace. So cutting back in trip shouldn't be a problem. He looks like a good hillside kind of horse. 2 back, 13th of January at Santa Anita, 1 mile in the main special weight. The horse won by 3/4 length. Again, not the best beginnings. They stumbled out of the gate a little bit wide, but when he got to the front end, he quickened up nicely, finally getting the victor in start number 4 for him there. And then prior to that, 27th of November at Del Mar, 1 mile main special weight, 70 grand. He finished second by 2 lengths. Again, not the best beginnings. Had a very tough trip, which cost him around the far turn. If he got through late, a better trip around the far turn, he probably would have won by open lengths, but what can you do? He just wasn't his day. The racing gods weren't on his side. And then 6.5 here on the main oval at Santa Anita in a main special weight back in November. He finished second by 1/4 lengths. Again, didn't break well, which is always a thing with him, but was really closing up well late. Back coming to the hillside for the first time, should see a strong pace. I think he can make it 3 in a row. I'm going to use this horse here. Late pick 5 begins with this race. I think you also have to use the number 2 horse Alice Marble for Flavian Pratt and Phil D'Amato. 8-5 here. Most recently in Spring Fever on the dirt over the 6 furlongs on the 19th of February. The horse won by 1 3/4 lengths that day, and he basically closed up well from the back of the pack. A very good strong race. Prior to that, down the hill in the Sunshine Millions filly mare turf sprint, she finished third by 1/4 lengths, where she just couldn't get there late. She sat a little closer than she normally does, but she ran her heart out there. And then optional 40 allowance optional claimer for at Del Mar, 5 furlongs on the lawn. Off the bench, finished third by 1 3/4 lengths. Again, she needs something more late, but it wasn't the world's worst race for her. She started down the hillside quite a few times in the past, not running bad at all. But, I'm going to use her here. She's trading well on the main track. So to recap my selection for the 6 from Santa Anita, it is the Irish O'Brien. Let's take the number 4 horse here, Shocking Gray. Give kudos to the 2 horse Alice Marble. 4-2-3-5 Super. 4-2 in your multi-race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.